and welcome to Aztec News. We're reporting to you directly from Tenochtitlan, the beautiful Aztec capital. We've got a jam-packed broadcast this morning, complete with weather, traffic, economics, politics, and a very interesting interview for our poll of the week. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Thompson. To get started, we'll go to Shannon with the weather.
We're in for a nice weekend with highs in the mid-60s today and Sunday. On Monday, we're expecting scattered showers of blood from various temples conducting a mass sacrifice to Tlaloc, our beloved god of rain and fertility, who will in turn bless us with rain this Tuesday and Wednesday to get the rest of the corn plants blooming. On Thursday and Friday, there will be a slight dip in temperature and a few clouds in the sky. And that's our week. Let's take it back to Thompson with this morning's traffic report.
If you're commuting to work by waterways this morning, you'll definitely want to avoid the corner of Nahui Canal and Slockel Canal. There's been an accident with a 5-canoe pileup. If you're commuting by causeway, watch out for the Pochateca coming in from the north. The western causeway looks clear. As for the southern causeway, it's a little backed up, but we aren't quite sure why. It's not looking serious enough to ruin your morning, but we'll keep you up to date if anything changes. Back to you, Shannon.
Now, while you're shopping at the Great Marketplace of Tlatelolco today, watch out for some price changes. We've calculated change in average price for these popular products over the last 5 weeks to help you shop smart. We have Santiago the corn god to thank for a bountiful corn harvest this year. Corn prices have gone down to around 10 cocoa beans per bushel due to increased supply. Now, some squash chinampas flooded last week, reducing supply and raising the price. It should go back down when more of the squash ripen in a couple weeks. Finally, the demand for knives has skyrocketed with the upcoming sacrifice to Tlaloc, raising the average price to a lofty 300 cocoa beans. All in all, just be careful with your money, folks, even if it does grow on trees.
And with that, we're going to go on a commercial break. When we get back, we'll give out our poll of the week. Today, you'll be voting on a moral question. Have methods of repaying debt gone too far? Stay tuned. Have you ever tried to perform a routine sacrifice to the Aztec gods and found that your knife just isn't sharp enough? Using a dull knife can be dangerous and uncomfortable for both you and your sacrifice.
There has to be a better way!
There is, presenting the new Knife-A-Lot. The Knife-A-Lot has a crisp, super sharp edge for quick, convenient executions. Slice up mortal sacrifices and tough-to-cut food with ease. For only 9 easy payments of 17 cocoa beans, this incredible tool can be yours.
Thanks, Knife-A-Lot!
But wait, there's more! Order in the next 5 minutes and we'll throw in the Ultimate Sacrifice Burning Rack absolutely free. With the Ultimate Sacrifice Burning Rack, you can easily and safely watch as the hearts of your enemies burn to ashes. Call 1-800-KILL-NOW to receive the incredible Knife-A-Lot for 9 low payments of 17 cocoa beans. Plus your free Ultimate Sacrifice Burning Rack. Order now. Products may cause internal bleeding, external bleeding, hiccups, lack of pulse, clammy skin, nausea, dizziness, confusion, coughing, fever, diarrhea, psychological imprisonment, gout, spontaneous removal of spine, and death. Please ask your witch doctor if Knife-A-Lot is right for you. Aztec Shipping Company is not responsible for injury or death due to use of product. Must be 18 years or older to order. And now, our survey for today. Have the lengths to which people go to repay their debts gone too far? We interviewed Ocelotl Huatli about her children, Kyodl and Nezahualmetl, whom she stole into slavery to escape her crushing debt.
So tell me, Ocelotl, why did you sell your children?
Well, my husband and I took out a big loan to pay for our expensive house a few months ago, but he died in a boating accident like a month afterwards. I didn't have a job, and I've been trying to make ends meet, but I couldn't make payments on time, and I was being threatened with enslavement myself, so I had to sell my kids, otherwise I would have lost everything.
How much money did you get for them?
I got 5 lengths of good quatchly worth at least 1,200 cocoa beans. I should be able to pay off my debts, and I should be able to live comfortably for a few years while I find work. I may even be able to buy my kids back eventually if they're not sacrificed first.
Did you worry about others seeing you as a bad parent when you sold them?
No, a lot of my friends are doing the same thing to cover their debts. I sold them to the best place that I could, and those brats had better be grateful.
Thank you for your time, Ocelotl.
Very sad. And now, for the poll of the week question. When parents are forced to sell children into slavery or death to avoid becoming enslaved themselves, should we make a call for change? Or is this the kind of transaction that is an economic necessity as essential as the cocoa bean? Answer online at www.aztecnews.com.
And now, sports! Last week we saw some exciting developments in the Tlachtli League. The Tenochtitlan Bulls beat the Tlatelolco Tumbleweeds last week in the exciting culmination of a 3-game series last Thursday, securing their spot in the playoffs for the 110th year running. The Tumbleweeds, meanwhile, will be sacrificed to Huitzilopochtli within the week. Today we are recognizing one outstanding member of the Bulls, Michael Jordan. In one incredible play, he bounced the ball off of an opponent to score. Here's some footage from last week's exciting game.
I'm the winner! Yeah!
Outstanding job from Michael Arnold. The Tlatelolco Tumbleweeds shouldn't feel dismayed at their loss. They should feel proud that they had such good players sacrificed. If you don't mind my asking, Thompson, what was the name of that song playing in the background just now?
You know, Shannon, I think it was an ode to Sandstorm by a musician from the city of El Dorado, up north. It's a pretty cool song.
It is a pretty cool song. Let's go on to politics.
Tlaxcala has declared war on the Aztecs. Now, this really isn't such a huge deal. They seem to declare war every year when they don't make it to the postseasons in the Tlaxcala League. This is going to be a flowery war, meaning we agreed to fight and that the winners of each battle will get warriors from their opponent to sacrifice. The battle should stop in a few weeks, but until then, Tenochtitlan citizens probably shouldn't go outside the city. Hold on, this just in. We've learned the cause of the traffic disturbances to the south. We've received news that Quetzalcoatl, our beloved creator god, is making his return to Tenochtitlan.
It sounds like he's making his way to the Southern Causeway as we speak. Stay tuned, folks. Aztec News will get someone on the scene pronto. I'm here in front of the southern entrance to Tenochtitlan, where the newcomer, rumored to be the great and powerful Quetzalcoatl, is coming through the gates. He definitely looks like a god. He's wearing odd clothing and he's riding some unknown majestic beast. Let's ask him a few questions. Sir, is it true that you are Quetzalcoatl, returning to Tenochtitlan as was foretold?
What? No, I'm Hernan Cortez, the harbinger of death and destruction to this city. Why do you ask?
Well, it's just that if you were Quetzalcoatl, you would be fulfilling an ancient prophecy, and we would have awarded you with gifts, sacrifices, immediate delivery to our Emperor Montezuma, among other things.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I am Pretzelcoatl.
You mean Quetzalcoatl?
Yeah, that.
There you have it, folks. Quetzalcoatl has returned to Tenochtitlan.
You know, I think we've just seen history in the making, Shannon.
I think you're right, Thompson.
Despite the footage we've seen today, some local news outlets are in fact reporting that Quetzalcoatl is really Hernan Cortez, the famous Spaniard who conquered Tabasco and founded the city of Veracruz earlier this year. Whether or not these stories are true remains to be seen.
I guess so.
And really, what's the worst that can happen? Quetzalcoatl turns out to be Cortez and captures Montezuma and then infects the city with smallpox and kills millions before flattening Tenochtitlan and rebuilding it as the European capital of Mesoamerica? I mean, really.
That will put us out of a job for sure, Thompson. Alright, looks like that's about all we've got time for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Aztec News.